Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on my biggest health and fitness mistakes. If you like health, fitness, tips, tricks, recipes, and so much more, consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you here. The reason why I want to share this video and these things with you is because I feel like they are a struggle for many people. Bless you, dog. And I just wanted to talk about it and let you know you're not alone, because a lot of us struggle with body image and things like that, and it's a sad thing. But I just want you to know that you're not alone, and if you can relate to any of these things that I'm talking about in the video, let me know if you feel comfortable in the comments below. If not, just listen and relate with me. I used to have this body in my mind that I wanted to look like. I wanted to be 120 pounds, maybe a size 00, and have skinnier legs, less bulky arms, skinnier, smaller, thinner. I always wanted to be a flyer in cheerleading, but I never really would admit that because I knew I never could be. I was too big, too strong. I tried many exercises and diet to be a more slender body structure, I guess you could say. Like, I didn't even care about muscles. I just wanted to be thin, and I tried doing whatever I could. I used to run so much and barely eat enough to even like fuel my runs. I tried cutting out all meats. I tried being a vegetarian. I tried being vegan. I tried cutting out all carbs. I tried doing as much cardio as possible. Yes, I might have lost weight initially, but it never stuck. I would always fall back to where I was in the beginning, and I would gain the weight back. I would just eat super clean, really small amounts, and be an all or nothing kind of girl. I'm all into health and fitness, and I am not having a piece of chocolate ever to ruin my body that I work so hard for. I just had this body in mind that I wanted to be. I wanted to be very petite. I've never been that. I mean, I did lose weight when I was just doing cardio all the time, but it just wasn't sustainable. Now, how many of you who are watching to this point in the video have struggled with some sort of body image? Like, you wanted to be something that you're not. Maybe you still feel that way. Maybe you had this body in your mind that you wanted to be, and you just didn't feel good about yourself until you were something else. That vision in your head. I would like to let you know that you are not alone. There's nothing wrong with you, because so many of us feel that way, that we want to be something that we're not already. We have this image in our head. Who cares if I'm a size 00? You think like my fiance or like the boys care about your pant size? What the heck? You know, we care about numbers so much. Why? I guess to some extent they're meaningful, like maybe body fat percentage, but like, who cares if you're a 00? Or who cares if you're a size 6 or a size 10? It's just a number. So I'm sharing this because this is my story. This is a part of my fitness journey and my health journey and my weight loss journey. I feel as though a lot of people might be able to relate to me. And if not, then maybe this is interesting for you to see how somebody else feels. When I would gain weight, none of my clothes would fit anymore. I mean, they would maybe fit, but they would not be comfortable. Make me feel self-conscious, insecure. I could never find anything to wear, and like, there would be times where I would cry because I hated how my clothes looked on me, and it took me hours to find something that I felt okay in, and it would just make me feel like I did not even want to go out with my friends, didn't even want to go out in public, just wanted to stay home. I had the skinny clothes and the fat clothes in my closet. I always kept two like different sizes in my closet because I could never keep my body like the same size. I was so flip-flopped, and I had to keep two sizes because if I gained weight, then I wouldn't fit in my skinny clothes anymore. When I gained weight, I did not feel beautiful. I did not feel like I looked good at all. I felt ugly, honestly. I was so hard on myself, and like, maybe to like another person, I didn't even look as bad as I thought I did. To the point where you would not catch me in a bikini. I would always have a tank top on or a shirt on. I would always try to cover my stomach if I did not feel confident. So about a year ago, even up till last year, I was working out two times a day. And if I missed a workout, oh my God, I felt terrible. I felt so guilty. I would go to the gym at lunch. I would either run or I would go to the gym, and then after work I would go to the gym again. So I'm already spending 2 hours or more a day working out. I would buy fat-free everything. I would try not to eat anything with fat in it because fat makes you fat, right? That's what I thought. I would go through these phases where I was just so devoted and just be extremely hard on myself. I was so focused and so afraid of gaining weight that I was just no rest days. Sounds kind of crazy. Now I'm gonna go through helpful tips and tricks that have helped me fix this problem. And I hope they help you if you're dealing with the same thing or know somebody who's that hard on themselves. Tip number 1, admit it. You're being a total asshole to yourself. You are being so mean to your body. Admit you have a body image problem and recognize that the way you're treating yourself is unhealthy. Just admit it. I finally admitted it. My goals and my ambitions were all screwed up. They were all wrong. Tip number 2, clean out your closet. Get rid of all your skinny clothes. Get rid of all your fat clothes. Go to the mall. Get yourself stuff. Some new clothes that make you feel beautiful all the time. The way you are right now. Go to the mall. Grab some clothes that you try on and you're like, damn, I look good. Check yourself out in the mirror. I look good, I feel good. That's what your closet should be filled with. Clothes that make you feel beautiful all the time, right now, today. That way, next time you're going out with your friends, next time you have a party, it's not a battle to find something to wear. All your clothes look good on you now. Find stuff that fits you right now in the body you're in. Donate the other clothes, give them to other people, but get rid of them and get stuff that makes you feel amazing. Tip number 3, right? This is tip number 3. Stop limiting yourself on the good things in life. You don't need to be an all or nothing. You can enjoy the good things in moderation. Have a balance. If it's a birthday party, you want to have a piece of cake, have that piece of cake. Don't restrict yourself to the point where you're nuts. You're going nuts and you don't enjoy any of the good things anymore because life is too short. You should never tell yourself that you could never have a piece of cake again or never have cookies anymore because it's gonna make you fat. It's not. As long as you practice moderation and balance, you're good. Don't restrict yourself because one day you're just not gonna have any self-control and you're gonna overeat on all that stuff that you've been restricting yourself on. If things get a little hairy and you have a couple of mess ups in your diet, don't give up. Don't start from the very beginning. Just get back to your routine when you can. Rest days. That's my next tip. Take your rest days. Your body needs it. You need to recover. Honestly, I thought that I was doing myself good by going to the gym 7 days a week and not giving myself any time to recover. Your body needs it. You're gonna stress yourself out to the maximum level if you don't give yourself time when you need it. You're gonna end up being miserable on your workouts. Don't do that to yourself. The more rest you give your muscles when you need it, you're gonna come back stronger. Now that's something I definitely didn't understand prior. The next tip, what is this, tip number 5, 6? Don't know, I lost track. Do workouts that you enjoy. Do not use working out as a punishment. If you hate running, don't run. Don't run if you hate it. If you hate lifting, if you hate going to the gym, don't do those. There's gotta be some form of activity in this whole entire world that you enjoy doing that will help you burn calories. Do that. If you hate your workouts and you're absolutely miserable, you're doing it wrong. You are doing it wrong. Working out should not be a punishment. You should feel amazing. You should feel accomplished after. You should feel good. Get those good vibes, good endorphins flowing through your system. Do not force yourself to run every day. I did that. I forced myself to run just to burn enough calories. Oy. My last tip is journal. Write about how you feel in a journal. Read about other people's experiences. Find other people who feel the same as you and realize you're not alone. You are not alone. I believe it's society and social media and all these things on the internet that make us feel this way and get this idea in our heads that we need to be a certain way to be beautiful and sexy. But don't give up on yourself. Figure out your why and go for it. Figure out why you want to do this, why you want to be a certain way. Don't let a number justify you. Accept who you are today. Work towards a better you. Work towards a better tomorrow. Take the right steps that you need to get to where you want to be. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. It really is. Be patient with the process. So now we're inside. I'm done my walk. I'm just gonna wrap it up now, give you a conclusion. I was always embarrassed before because I always had a stronger upper body, bigger shoulders for a woman. especially even all the way back to like middle school, because I did gymnastics and cheerleading, and I was embarrassed to have like bigger shoulders, man arms. I felt like not very ladylike. I was well aware that I was bigger armed than most of my friends, and I was really embarrassed by it, honestly. Now, fast forward to now, my conclusion, I'm 5'4", I weigh 134 pounds. I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I am mentally more stable when it comes to fitness and goals and all that stuff. I still battle that little devil in my head that worries too much, that I'm gonna gain the weight or I'm not gonna look as good anymore if I have a drink with friends or have whatever. I still battle that little devil that tells me not to do it and tells me to go all in. And I enjoy the good things in life with just balance and moderation now. And I'm not all or nothing anymore, which I think is super important, because just because you have chocolate doesn't mean you're totally destroyed everything. Like, that's how I thought. I balance now what's good for me and what isn't. There's a healthy balance. So right now I eat more calories than I did at this time last year when I was working out 2 times per day. And I'm still maintaining the same weight, and I feel like an even better physique than I was last year. But last year I was working twice as hard, eating less, not enjoying life. I've accepted myself, and I'm no longer trying to be something that I'm not. Losing so much weight, gaining it all back, switching clothes size so rapidly. I want to just be consistent. I stopped weighing myself for the longest time because I just was getting so discouraged that I wasn't 130 pounds, 120 pounds. I just felt like it was just too toxic for me because I was too obsessed with numbers. For what reason, I don't know. I feel like I finally got it figured out. I feel like I finally got my formula. I could literally like cry because of how I feel now, how much more mentally healthy I am now than I was. So the other night I decided to step on the scale for the first time in many months, and like I wasn't even really expecting to be a certain weight or anything, and so when I weighed myself the other night for the first time, I weighed 134 pounds, and I was just shocked. I was shocked that I wasn't restricting myself like I was last year. I wasn't working out like insanely, not having rest days. I was just shocked that I could still look as good as I do now, but not have to kill myself over it. And that to me was just like the most happiest feeling ever. I wasn't restricting myself and trying so hard to get to a certain weight like I was before, and just to see that it just naturally happened was just astonishing to me, and it felt really good just to be healthy, just to not have to think about it day in, day out about missing a workout, what workout I'm gonna do. It just happened naturally. It was like the best feeling, and I want that for you guys, and I just want to share my journey and see where it goes. It's just a number. Don't let a number define you. It's just a number. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my channel. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye.